Okay, so now that you have a Noodle Tools account, you can just take this quick link right here and it will take you straight in. So you'll sign in with the same password you used before. And here you'll be allowed to make a project, and this means that you can organize everything by the topic that you're researching. So I maybe am writing a paper on immigration. I will choose MLA because this is for an English class. And then for my class, you can just click Junior. At that point, it creates a new project for me. So when you first come in, it will give you your options and say, oh, this is the project I'm working on right now. And there's a spot for me to organize things like my research question and my thesis if I'm ready to do that. However, what you might be using it for the most is to create citations. So if I'm doing my research and I go to perhaps the EBSCO high schools, and there's lots of different places I can look, I'm going to do the academic search premier. Now, when I'm searching, I have a couple of different ways to do it. I'm going to do immigration. However, maybe I'm also looking to write about refugees. So I'd say in caps A and B and refugees. And that will find me any article that mentions both of those words. Maybe I want any article that uses immigration or refugees, and it will find me the articles include both. So I'll get a wider range. This is good if I'm looking for something that's very specific. Maybe I want everything about immigration that doesn't mention refugees, in which case I would say not. However, for the purposes of our activity today, I'm going to say that it needs to include refugees. After that, all my options will pop up. I'm going to say that I want scholarly peer-reviewed journals because then I know I'm getting better quality writing. And I'll click on this one here. Maybe this one looks interesting to me. I can go in and read the full text, but maybe I just want to save it to come back to later, in which case I can go straight to Cite and scroll down to where it says MLA. Can copy that. And then I go back to Noodle Tools, say create new citation. And this came from the EBSCO database, and I think it's a journal. Yep, Journal of Applied Philosophy. So click Journal. And if I was doing this all on my own, I could go and find all this information on that article. But since I already copied it, I can just go through here, paste it, and save it. And it will create the citation for me. So next time when I come back, like, oh, look, I can search for the article by Graham Stevens called Eliminating Racism. I know exactly where it came from, and I can look at that when I'm ready. Now, there are other places to look. Maybe I want to go look at the Gale Reference Collection, grades 9 through 12, also a great place to be looking for sources. And I'm going to look at the InfoTrack Student Edition. Now, Gale is even easier to use than EBSCO because you can export it right to Noodle Tools. So I'll say immigration. We'll call it basic search. That's fine for now. And maybe this is the article that I want to look at. So from here, I can go to Citation Tools. And oh, look, it's already an MLA. It has the example here. That looks right to me. So I'll say export to Noodle Tools. And because it's connected already, it may ask you to sign in with Google. You can say, yep, that looks right. Yes, this is the project that I want it to be in. Import references. And now when I go back to Noodle Tools, I can refresh it. And there's that information right there for me. It did all the work.